Hi everyone, and welcome to the Long Distance Chronicles. My name is Maddie, my boyfriend's name is Chris, and he lives in New York. Today I'm going to tell a story, so stay tuned. So today I'm going to be telling you all a story that happened in my clinical rotation today for nursing school. It's kind of a funny story and so I wanted to just share this with you because I thought, it might give some of you a little laugh or two, and I apologize if any of this is inappropriate or offends anyone. I just thought it was super funny and just kind of wanted to make a video about it because it was a good day. For one of my clinical rotations for nursing school, we went to a daycare type center and we assess kids and their developmental milestones. It's not really, like a pediatric clinic where you're, doing health assessments. It's more just like interacting with them and playing with them and seeing where they are cognitively and physically in terms of their development, which is really exciting because it's kind of a different approach to nursing and to health overall. Instead of assess, diagnose, do interventions, treat, etc. So it's a very unique opportunity to have this experience and be able to work with these children in kind of a different format and atmosphere. So we started off our first week, we were with little babies, and then we progressed to toddlers, and then today we were with preschoolers, which is about 4 to 5 years old. So this is kind of where the main story starts. The teacher was gathering all the students around for story time, and in their classroom they're learning about outer space and kind of like the solar systems and the planets and everything. So she thought it would be relevant to talk about, a space related topic. And so throughout the morning they were listing foods that we'd eat in outer space and, different types of things people do in outer space. And she's like, remember, no gravity in outer space. So, everything kind of floats around and, it's really not the best idea to have soup in outer space. She elects to read this story that is related to space, and it's called Space Dumping. And it has to do with going to the restroom. And all the kids are, like, ew, that's gross. And, the teacher's like, well, it's natural. We all go to the bathroom. We all, pee and poop and all this kind of stuff. And she's talking about how, the urine is flying everywhere and, our stools and our poop fly everywhere too. And the kids are like, that's disgusting. So she reads them this story, and I'll read it to you guys. And she starts reading it, and then she's kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be saying this stuff. So I'll read it to you. How do astronauts manage to go without gravity to weigh things down? Pee and poop simply float around in the air. This is not something you want to see hovering in the spacecraft around you. Here are a few facts about space toiletry. The first astronauts used plastic bags with sticky strips to attach them to their rumps. They did their duty in the bag. Then they froze the poop in the bags and returned them to the Earth for scientific study. Wow, poopsicles. Nowadays, astronauts have to buckle up before they can take a dump. They have special thigh seat belts to keep them firmly attached to the toilet. You know how mom's vacuum cleaner sucks up the dirt? Outer space potties have a vacuum in them to suck away the poop. The seats are also designed to form a tight seal around an astronaut's bottom, so nothing can accidentally float away. The astronauts aboard Apollo 13 referred to peeing as visiting the constellation. Urine. You, of course, know the constellation is really called Orion. They peed into little baggies, then sent the contents then sent the contents through an airlock to be sprayed out into outer space. Bet our as yet undiscovered pals from outer planets really appreciated that. Some spacesuits have a built-in pee collector inside. It catches and stores the pee for later dumping in the shuttle or space station waste management system. The Endeavour space shuttle has a $23 million restroom. Everything slides into neat, easy to replace canisters. The old style potties sometimes found are the astronauts mashing their poops down into special containers with a spatula. Okay, so the teacher begins reading this and she's like, I don't think this is really appropriate for 4 to 5-year-olds to be hearing this stuff. So she hands the book to me and is like, what do you think? And I start reading it, and in the middle of the classroom, I'm just like cracking up. And yeah, so we decided not to like finish the story. So basically she was like, yeah, you go to the bathroom in outer space and you buckle up before you take a dump. And the kids were already kind of grossed out by the topic either. So it worked out. It worked out pretty well to end it there, but I just thought that was a super funny story. And I mean, yeah, going to the bathroom can be kind of gross and nasty, and it's natural, but it can also be humorous at the same time. So I just thought I'd give this a little read to all of you. And yeah, when I was reading the book, it was so funny because the kids, like, I was sitting on the carpet with them, and they were like, what are you laughing at? And it was so hard to like try to not laugh and keep a straight face. Yeah, so it was super tricky to try to keep a straight face and to not start laughing. So really, really great day. Our activity with the kids was we wanted to have them we did like a My Plate type thing where you've got the proteins, the grains, the fruit, the vegetables. However, it didn't quite work. And I mean, I understand they're 4 to 5 years old. They don't really have that attention span, and it's difficult for them to comprehend kind of complex subjects at that age. So they ended up mostly just drawing fruit and vegetables, and a lot of them were like, what's your favorite food? And they're like, candy. And we're like, that's not a food. And we're like, what do you have in your lunch? And we're like, candy and chips. And it was just like, it's interesting to see the way that nutrition plays its out in school kids. And some of them did like fruits and vegetables, and some were really, eager to learn about it and actually knew quite a bit, and had really healthy things in their lunch, but others didn't. And they were really obsessed with chicken nuggets and pizza and candy and soda and juice. And I mean, I guess that's kind of what kids are into these days. It's not the most healthy of options, but I mean, what can you do? They also drew us some pictures. Well, it was like part of their project, and some of the kids didn't want to take them home. So here's like a little picture. I don't know if you can see this. Just like super cute. It's supposed to be like a rainbow and his family, and then like a carrot down below and some blueberries and like a strawberry and a tomato. So just like super cute things. I don't really know what this was supposed to be. Maybe a chicken? I don't know. It kind of looks like scribbles and like a hand to me. Same with this. I'm kind of like, what is that? What else? And then like one kid started, but didn't finish his project. So anyway, it was a super fun day, super exciting. Yesterday we had community health clinical, which is just basically working with our community health members and educating them on different health topics. And so yeah, if you'd like to hear more about these types of stories, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Sorry if this was kind of all over the place. It was kind of a random story, random random event that happened today that just kind of made me laugh. That was funny. So I hope you're all having a wonderful week and having a beautiful day. Making sure to get in at least 2,000 to 3,000 milliliters of water a day. Especially with summertime, it's really important to stay hydrated, wear sunscreen, eat your fruits and vegetables. What else do I have? What other advice do I have? Get sleep. Take time for yourself. That's really important. Be practicing your mental health. Prioritizing self-care is super important. I don't know. Can't think of anything else on the spur of the moment. So anyway, I will see you all later. I hope you're having a fabulous week, as I said earlier. But yes, I do indeed hope you're all having a fabulous week and doing well overall. And if you have a cold, make sure to get a lot of sleep, get a lot of rest, drink fluids, wash your hands. That's super important. It helps prevent the spread of disease. Make sure to cough into your elbow or into your shirt, because if you cough into your hands, you're ultimately spreading it to other people. So have a lovely day, and if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Bye!